You're watching episode 9 of the Vyral Marketing Show. This episode is actually going to be shot on the iPhone 7 Plus, so you can see what it looks like versus a $6,500 camera setup, as well as I'm going to share with you my #1 Facebook marketing ad that will generate leads for you. So welcome back to the Vyral Marketing Show, where it's our mission to help you, our clients, business owners, entrepreneurs, independent professionals, stay in better touch with your #1 business asset, usually overlooked business asset, which is your customers, actually, past clients, centers of influence, people you know, your prospects, the people in your database, all those names that you have. You know, how can we increase communication with those people with personal, helpful videos so you attract more business and not chase it? And that's what we like to talk about here on the show. And everything we talk about on the show, usually in some way, I try to tie it back to how can you better stay in touch with your database and get more results. And before we get into the show today, and I'm gonna probably say this on every show, is I recommend you go to our website, download the official video marketing plan. It's a 20-page ebook. It's the plan that all of our clients execute on how to reconnect with your neglected database if you haven't been communicating like you should, how to grow it, how to communicate with it, and finally how to work it proactively for business, which we teach is following up with the people that watch the videos. So go check that out. But what's something very special as we get into the show today, I want to transition, is we actually want to compare what the footage looks like on a $6,500 or so camera setup, which we're shooting on right now, versus the iPhone 7 Plus, which is an incredible camera.
Yeah.
All right. So this is what this footage looks right now on a, let's see what I got here. It's the Canon C100 Mark II. It's roughly a $5,500 camera. You can Google that to learn about it. Way more complicated than what I know how to use on this thing. And the lens is about a $1,000 lens, 24 to 100 L series lens. Again, it's just a lot of stuff. All right. And we have James here behind the camera that helps us use this. Thank you, James. You are brilliant for setting all this up. But what I want to share with you is let's take a look at this $6,500 camera setup. Let's see what that looks like. We're shooting right now simultaneously on the iPhone 7 Plus that has the 2 lenses, the telephoto and the wide angle lens.
Right.
Let's see how that looks. And I can finally use my clapper. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
And now we're on the iPhone 7. So I don't know what this looks like, but from what I've seen on the iPhone 7, you probably can't tell much of a difference.
No, it probably looks pretty good.
Even look better.
And
who knows?
And the phones are like, what, $900, but most of them are free if they're built into the contract. So it's pretty cool to get a camera that good.
Yeah.
Right.
So what I want to share with you is you don't have to invest a lot of money in video equipment. There's a point of diminishing returns. I mean, the marginal benefit that you're going to get from going from an iPhone or even a webcam to a much higher level camera is not very much. The cameras are so good today that you only really need an iPhone or a webcam. We recommend for all of our clients to start the Logitech C920 webcam.
Right.
And you record it right at your desk because you're comfortable, and it allows us to Skype in and basically coach you live.
Yeah.
And then maybe once you graduate from that and you're doing well, you can shoot on an iPhone on your own without us coaching you or Skyping in or whatever it may be.
Yep.
And this is what that this is what that footage looks like. All right, so we're back on the more expensive camera now, so you can kind of see the difference of it. And it's not about the camera quality. Like I said, our cameras are so good now that you don't have to spend a lot. It's about what you say on camera and the content. We recommend answering customer questions so you know it's relevant.
Yeah.
As well as being consistent. You know, we work very hard to get a great weekly show out for you.
Right.
So I sit down the night before and come up with all my notes of what I want to say. And it takes about 30 minutes. And then we come and we shoot. And honestly, it takes us about 30 minutes to shoot. So an hour a week, we invest a really good show.
Yeah, so you just have to get in front of the camera every week or whatever it is, whatever the consistency flow is, and get the content out. That's how you're going to track that business. Because if you're not doing that, the quality of the camera doesn't matter.
Yeah. Don't get caught up in a big expensive camera. Check out the iPhone webcam, works great. All right, so before we get into the big Facebook ad I want to share with you, I just want to call out from episode 6, I shared a magical 9-word email you send out to your list. We talk about the difference between a branded email that gets people to know who you are, which are your educational videos, gets people to consume your content and engage with it, but you may not necessarily get people replying to it to start a conversation. So on top of the branded emails, which we talk about in episode 6, so you can go watch that episode, you generally want to have some conversation starters that you maybe send out to your list and maybe get some replies. And our 9-word email is basically, I used a real estate example, is, you know, are you still interested in buying a home in San Diego? Not quite 9 words, but a short sentence.
Very short. Short sentence, short question.
Yeah, you know, are you interested? You just simply send that out as an email.
Yeah.
Well, Justin Nelson here on Facebook posted the other day, great example of the script. pulled in another appointment today. So he pulled in an appointment, and that actual chain went on much further with people using this. And the email he sent out is, are you still looking to buy or sell a home in Northern Colorado? It's so simple.
It's very simple.
And yes, we are still looking.
It's not even that targeted. It's not like a specific neighborhood. It's Northern Colorado.
Yeah, very simple. And you can use this no matter what business you're in to start a conversation. And also, I got a video from our client, Dan Nathanson.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at what he had to say.
Hey Frank, Dan Nathanson here with the Nathanson Brothers Real Estate Team down here in sunny Boca Raton, Florida. I wanted to take a second to say thank you so much for putting together your Vyral Marketing Show. I've been watching them plus all the other videos, and they're packed with information. So what I did is this morning, I sent out a magic 9-word text to 515 people, and I'm dealing with right now, so far, 121 responses. So I am sweating a little bit. You can probably tell that here. I'm sweating a little bit trying to get all these responses, but I've had some great interaction so far, great conversation started, and it should lead to some business and some closings too. So thank you so much for everything you do. Have a great new year. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
All right, thanks, Dan. That's awesome, man. I really appreciate those kind words. We really do. We do put a lot of work into these shows, and to say that to us, we really appreciate that you're watching it, and you're consuming it, and you're learning from it.
Thank you for watching it. We do appreciate it.
Sent the message out to 515 people and got 121 responses.
121 responses.
121 responses.
Like,
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
It's over 20%. That's pretty good.
So there you go. Take a look at that 9-word email. I just want to share that. It's something you check out in episode 6. So let's move on to the top Facebook advertising strategy. It's why you're here that we recommend. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. So about 2 years ago, we started really getting deep into Facebook advertising as well as YouTube advertising. But let's just stick with Facebook today.
Really, when it came out, I remember you buying the Facebook book on how to run ads, and
we started playing around with it, spending money on it. I was very timid. It started working for us here at Vyral. We did it for a few clients selectively, and over the past 2 years, we've spent a couple $100,000 of clients' money getting people's attention on Facebook to do something.
Yeah.
And we've tried everything. Video ads, print ads, carousel ads, cold audiences, warm audiences, whatever it may be. And I just want to share with you, I'm going to pull something up on the screen, and this is going to be a lot. But you're probably wondering why Facebook makes billions of dollars. And it's because all your personal information is on there, and you can slice and dice the people you want to be in front of anyway. So we're going to pan down here a graphic of all of the different selects, all the different audiences, all the people you can be in front of.
Oh my God.
It's going to be
it's overwhelming.
It's going to be ridiculous. But as you can see here, you can go from hobbies and entertainment, shopping and fashion, fitness and wellness. Those are just interests. People are interested in those things.
So Frank, why, from an audience perspective, why does Facebook have this many selects? What are they doing?
Well, because
this is important.
You put it all in your profile.
Right. Well, it's in your profile, but also it's in what you're looking at, right? Are they tracking that as well?
Well, that's where you get to the behavior. So we'll keep going down here. So good question. So those are just the people that say what they're interested in.
Right.
Then you move down to custom audiences. This is basically where you could upload your email list to Facebook and target those people. You can follow around all the people that have visited your website, which we're going to talk about. That's actually the secret here. You can move on to behaviors, like Facebook tracks what you do online. It's ridiculous. So you can check this out. I'm actually going to include a link in the YouTube description to actually download this wonderful graphic so you can see all the options that you can market to. The question is, where do you start? And I'm telling you where you start right now. The number one audience you can be in front of to get the best results are the people that have recently visited your website, let's just say over the past 30 days.
Okay.
Anyone that has recently visited your website has had the interest and the intent to probably do something with you at some point, right?
Right, and this applies for any business.
Any business.
Right.
What you do is you just can put a little piece of code on your website from Facebook, and then that piece of code installs a piece of code on your mobile phone or computer, and that's where you start popping up everywhere online. It's not because the company's spending a gazillion dollars in advertising. It's just extremely targeted to the people that visited you, okay? So that's what I'd recommend. Now, I want to tell you a story of a client. So Marty Gum is one of our clients in Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri, all right? And he recently started a brand new website. He's a real estate agent, and he had a brand new website that went up. And he's like, I want to get some people to register on the site, so I have some leads to call.
Yeah.
So here's what we did. Let me walk you through this story. The first thing that we did is we shot a video. And the video was a direct offer simply saying, hey, I'm Marty. I'm a real estate agent. I can help you. That's all it is. It was dead simple. It was shot on his webcam. And then he took a couple of photos of his office in the area so we can stitch it into editing to make it a little more interesting.
Yeah.
So let's watch that video. And this is the video that we promoted on Facebook. And I'll show you the copy of the ad. Let's watch a copy of the video that we boosted on Facebook to the people that recently visited some of his old websites. Let's play that.
Hi, this is Marty Gum, broker-owner at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services here at Lake of the Ozarks. And if you're thinking of buying a lake home or perhaps selling your current one, we're here to help. We'll help you find the right home, get you in for a showing, and negotiate the best possible price. With over 30 years of real estate experience all here at Lake of the Ozarks, I just want you to know that if you have any questions about real estate here at Lake of the Ozarks, want to get in to see a property, or want to know what your property might be worth in today's market if we list it, just give us a call. We're here to help. I'm Marty Gum with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Thank you for viewing this video, and remember, it's always a beautiful day here at Lake of the Ozarks.
All right, so that's the video, dead simple, all right? Now let's take a look at the ad that we put that video into. Let's read the ad. Under his company, looking to buy a home around Lake Ozark. I'm a 32-year veteran local real estate agent who can show you a home quickly. Call me at this number or message me on Facebook. You can also search every home for sale in the MLS on a map, just like I do. I'm fast, quick, accessible, and will help you negotiate a lower price. If you need to sell your Lake Ozark home, I'll let you know what price you'll get today. Message me if you need any local real estate advice. I'm here to help, Marty. Remember how we talked about on previous episodes, the best content is a personal message?
Yes.
That's a personal message.
That is a personal
where it's like
message.
signed by his name with the video. And it simply linked back to his website. So if you click the ad, we'll pull up here on the screen, it would go to his website. As you can see here coming up here on the screen, it has the Lake Ozark home search. And then when you put your information in before you see a property, you have to actually enter your information to register. And that's technically on these types of websites how a lead is generated, someone registering to save their searches. But if we go back actually to the audience, let's talk about the audience.
Yeah, so I was going to ask, who's the audience? Who's going to the ad first? Who's going to the website first? Let's go through that a little bit.
So I showed you the ad and the messaging, just a direct offer, right? I'm here to help you. Here's me. Reach out, right? But the audience, we had an audience here of 1,100 people that are on Facebook that had visited his site over the past 30 days. These are his old websites before he transitioned to a new one.
Right.
So I think we put, a maximum of $5 a day into the ad. So maybe $150 for the month. And we were able to reach somewhere between 250 and 660 people a day that have recently visited his website with that direct offer video of Marty, which is incredible.
Yeah.
Right? So they know who he is. Because a lot of times when people go to your website, they don't necessarily know who you are, right? So let's just talk about the results. What results did we get? Well, we ran this for 30 days to an audience of, let me go back here, 1,100.
Yep.
1,100 recent website visitors. We had 142 people click the ad.
Okay.
We reached 2,200 people. It's roughly $1 a click. That's good. Spent about $144, about $5 a day. And we had 17 people re-register on the website.
That's great.
17 people re-opted on the website or opted in, right? Now what's better is if you can notice on the ad, I said, call me. I said, message me. People may, Google him and call him from Yelp or something like that. The point is people may not contact you down the nice funnel if you want them to track it. But at the end of the day, Marty said he generated 30 leads on the campaign. He followed up with the 30 and 5 of them he feels are very qualified to buy a home soon, which is great. He set 2 appointments directly from the ad in 30 days. The point is $145 investment, getting a direct offer message to the recent visitors of a website with some offer to do business with you, contact me, is by far the #1 best Facebook type ad you can put online. Of all the ads we tested, all of the hundreds of thousands of dollars we spent, this is where everyone should start with a type of Facebook ad. And then the next step is after you've accomplished remarketing your website traffic, you take all the emails in your database that you're communicating with on the Vyral Marketing Plan, we upload those to Facebook, and we run an offer or some type of ad to those individuals too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that way everyone who knows you or likes you in some way is receiving your messaging. And you do that first before you put something on Facebook and try to reach a bunch of strangers that don't know you, don't know, like you, or trust you. Or maybe not even be interested.
And think about in your business how much revenue you get from 5 qualified leads. That's a lot of money for $150.
Yep, that's a good deal. So that's it. So if you're looking to set up a remarketing Facebook ad contact us here at Vyral Marketing. It's actually something we have as an add-on to our core service right now. We'll set up your first Facebook ad for free. So we will actually set up, if you're a client here at Vyral, or actually if you're not a client here at Vyral, we'll be open to do it if we have time. We will set up your first Facebook ad for free to test this out. You have to pay the ad spend, but as far as the setting up process, we'll take care of here for you. So there's one more thing I want to tell you. You're probably wondering why I'm wearing a different shirt. We're actually shooting the future episode and we're in editing of this current one. And I want to add in for the Facebook marketing where you could go if you want to learn more about how to do Facebook marketing on your own, or even better yet, learn it yourself so you can collaborate with us at a higher level so we can really create some great ads. So the first thing I'd recommend is Facebook actually puts out a free certification, free training to learn everything you want to know about Facebook advertising. It's called the Facebook Blueprint. Just go to Google Facebook Blueprint, and you'll find the certification on there. And you'll be able to see all the different classes. They're like 15-minute videos that teach you everything you want to know about how to complete effective Facebook ads, at least from the technicals of how to use the system. Then when it comes to messaging, as far as like what to say, great book by Perry Marshall. It's called The Ultimate Guide to Facebook Advertising. This is what we recommend for all of our people here at Vyral Marketing to learn Facebook advertising. Go pick this up on Amazon. You can go take a look at the table of contents and learn more about it. It's a great book. It's just something I want to share with you if you want to learn Facebook advertising on your own or get better at collaborating with us on that type of marketing. All right, so that's it for the Vyral Marketing Show this week. I wanted to show you the difference of shooting on an expensive camera versus the brand new iPhone 7 Plus, or you probably even use your existing iPhone if you haven't upgraded to that level of iPhone yet, or it's Android, or whatever it is that you use.
It's pretty good. You just need the good audio for that.
And I'm also going to include a link in the description here down below of this video, a link to all of those selects I shared on Facebook so you can see all the different combinations you can use of people to reach. Start with remarketing your website traffic, say over the past 30 days. And after that, upload all of your emails to Facebook to stay in touch with those people, which is your database. Yeah. Right? And I'm also going to include a link to a full write-up, a very detailed write-up of that entire Facebook remarketing ad strategy that's actually written out as a blog post up on our website. You'll have a link to that so you can get more details I didn't have time to cover here fully on the show. I'd like you to subscribe to the show. The first thing you do is go to our website or click here underneath the video. You're going to see a link to get our weekly newsletter. It goes out every Saturday and includes the latest show, as well as it's going to include the top performing emails that we send out for our clients. We rank them every week, and we vote on the best videos our clients create, so you kind of get some idea of how to make some really good videos, among other things. That goes out every Saturday. We're also on iTunes. We're also on Facebook and YouTube. That's how you can follow us. And if you have a question, submit your question to the show. And if we answer your question on the show, a $25 gift card your way. That's our ethical bribe because we want to get your interaction and be able to answer your questions here on the show. $25 gift card. We'll see you next time.